and the government? Your take?
Yes, thank you. It's a very good question. Yeah, really, the livelihood of Sierra Leone is actually getting disarray. You know, there are problems here and there. And we all know now field is a specific and one of the significant effects that is actually making the livelihood of Sierra Leoneans not that being satisfied and not that being okay. And of course, when we talk about fuel, we also know that fuel is a composite commodity. When you touch fuel, you touch everywhere. So the increase of fuels simply means that all other commodities will be affected.
So do you see that increase as disproportionate?
It's very disproportionate. In 2 weeks, you are having skyrocketed price of 12,000, 15,000, 10,000, and 5,000. Okay, it is very disproportionate and unreasonable. Not only disproportionate, but also unreasonable to some extent. Doing some comparative analysis to other sub-region countries, you would agree with me and you would believe that actually the increase of fuel in Sierra Leone disproportionately, without regards for constitutional objectives to the nation and to its people. That simply means we are moving towards not only austerity. I think we are moving towards austerity. You know, so as we are saying is that imagine 2 weeks, 5,000, my brother. Now, do you imagine I'm not even driving the vehicle anymore? I only drive vehicle to go to important program.
Really?
Yes, of course.
So you are very economical in driving?
Yes, of course. Why not? Because 15,000 per liter is very serious. Even the mechanics, they have now increased their own prices. Sure. Don't you know that?
Yeah, of course.
Well, that tells you the increment of fear. It's a big problem in this country.
So in your view, what could be the remedial problem? What could be the remedial short-term intervention of government?
My brother, the remedy is subsidies. Let me tell you this. There is no magic. When they are saying international, yes, of course. But every nation has its own domestic policies and regulations. Okay? If Nigeria is subsidizing and other countries, Namibia, we are talking about Tanzania, they are subsidizing. What about it? Yes. What about Sierra Leone? I mean, imagine the government is getting a profit of 7,000 or 8,000
per liter.
7,000 per liter. Why can't you let go the 5,000 and then you'll be receiving the 2,000? That was exactly what was happening in the past government.
But don't you think you're going to open the Pandora's box? I mean, there are a lot of people who will say subsidization is subject to abuse.
It is not subject to abuse.
No, it is.
Come. I'm coming. What actually can lead to abuse? It is the system that you put in place.
Monitoring mechanism?
Exactly. If you put a proper system to subsidize, I mean, why are we saying it can be abused when we have the ACC? Okay? When we have institutions that can actually monitor or that can actually investigate excesses. So, my brother, the fact there is this. You have no magic when it comes to fuel. You just have to subsidize. Now, when you subsidize for your people, you are neutralizing the stress. You are neutralizing the poverty that you are actually putting on them.
But subsidy is not sustainable, is it? I mean, Abraham, if you continue to subsidize, don't you think it will encourage smuggling? Because, for instance, if you're having your fuel in a lower price, especially we're having our porous borders. The deputy minister at one point, when I engaged him, said, he's the deputy minister of internal affairs. He said, Sierra is having, from Guinea to Sierra, we're having 60 different illegal crossing points. Don't you think people are going to be shipping this fuel in large quantity to Liberia and Guinea, making a massive profit at the expense of Ilema?
Illegality moments always exist, even now.
So you should turn a blind eye to that?
No, even now, they are still smuggling fuel. Probably. If you investigate well. These things are not things that you can automatically stop. Let me tell you, to subsidize is not like you are creating another room for smuggling. You are creating another room for what? For abuse of office or abuse of power. No. It's very simple. You are having 7,000. You are not really actually affecting the profit or the entitlement of petroleum companies. No. You are telling them, okay, I'm letting go my 5,000. I only need 2,000. Is that a problem? Is that a problem? Now, for instance, you are giving me 7,000. Every day you are giving me